The first few months of your baby's life are characterized by rapidly developing senses. Help them along with these fun activities.
Your baby's skin is very thin and sensitive, so tactile stimulation is a great place to start. Help your infant learn about the sense of touch by gathering textured objects like tissues, feathers, cotton balls, and anything made of velvet or corduroy. Gently rub each object across your baby's cheek or tummy, talking to your little one as you do. You can start this tactile stimulation as early as your baby's first month and expect it to be a favorite game through her first year. In fact, very young babies even have a specialized tactile reflex that causes them to turn their heads to feed in response to a touch on the cheek. This is called the rooting reflex. This activity allows your baby to become aware of both tactile sensations and of her own body. Another game you can play with your infant involves using a flashlight to stimulate your baby's sense of sight. To do it, place a piece of tissue paper or a sheer scarf over a flashlight and then secure it with a rubber band. In your baby's early months, slowly move the bright beam around the room as your infant's eyes follow the light. Later, once your little one's mobile, you can shine the flashlight on the floor and encourage your toddler to catch it. This flashlight fun helps your baby develop the ability to track objects with her eyes. Meanwhile, chasing the beam promotes big motor skills and hand-eye coordination. To stimulate your baby's sense of sound, all you need is your voice. Help your baby develop hearing skills by placing your little one in an infant seat in the middle of a room. Then, take a stroll around the space, talking or singing as you move. Although a newborn won't be able to turn her head to follow you, she'll still notice the changes in your voice. This game helps your infant develop the ability to track both sights and sounds. And, as a bonus, it helps foster a deeper sense of security as your child becomes accustomed to your voice getting louder and softer as you disappear and then come back into sight. As for your baby's sense of smell, it's still so immature that she can't differentiate between good and bad smells. She won't acquire this skill until she's a toddler, but you can still stimulate her nose. To do it, take your infant on a stroll throughout the neighborhood. Point out fragrant objects like flowers and help her find words for them like, "That smells fantastic!" This activity helps develop your baby's vocabulary, and it also allows her to practice distinguishing different scents. Your baby's fifth sense, taste, is somewhat limited now, especially since your little one only eats breast milk or formula. Research does show, however, that babies prefer sweet tastes from birth and will choose, if given a choice, to suck on bottles of heavily sweetened water, but may turn away from something bitter or sour tasting. But for now, don't worry about stimulating this sense until your baby starts on solid food around that 6th-month birthday. Encouraging the development of all your baby's senses is a great way to help your little one learn about the world. And as a bonus, it's an excellent chance for the two of you to bond